Good afternoon and welcome to the City of Rapid City's Legal and Finance Committee meeting for Wednesday, September 27th, 2017. I'd like to start with a roll call and determination of quorum, please.
Here.
Thank you. Now's the time to adopt today's agenda. If there are no additions, deletions, I'll entertain a motion from a seated committee member to adopt today's agenda as presented.
So moved.
Got a motion by Drury, second by Armstrong to adopt today's agenda. Any discussion? Seeing none? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Now's the time for general public comment. If there's anyone in the audience that'd like to talk to the committee members about any item currently not on the agenda, I currently have no speaker request form. Seeing none, we'll move on to consent items. Public comment for consent items 1 through 7 is open. Anybody in the audience that would like to talk about consent items 1 through 7? I currently have no speaker request forms. Public comment is now closed. It is time to consider consent items 1 through 7. Is there any committee member who would like to pull an item for separate consideration? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve today's consent items 1 through 7. I've got a motion by Lewis, second by Drury. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Now on to non-consent items. Public comment is now open for item number 8, which is the only item on the non-consent calendar. I have no speaker request forms. Public comment is now closed. Item number 8 is the second reading and recommendation of ordinance number 6200, and an ordinance amending chapter 8.28 of the Rapid City Municipal Code relating to grasses, weeds, and noxious matter. I'll entertain a motion. I've got a motion to approve by Lewis, second by Armstrong. Chair recognizes Alderman Laurenti.
Thank you, Chair. If I may, I'd like to ask the City Attorney's Office a question, please.
Sure.
Wade. Got that right, Wade. Yeah. No offense.
None taken.
My question for you, and I thought this on the first reading, and I knew we would have another reading. My question to you is, do we open up the potential for a gambit of litigation because we are not defining the exceptions, but we're just saying that we want to allow for exceptions? That's my question.
Well, and I guess I don't have it in front of me. My computer's not working right now, but I think isn't there a list of some of the exceptions with there's slopes, and there's a way to objectively look at whether or not a property would fall into one of those exceptions.
I thought there was a lot of room for interpretation, because I mean, if we're going to talk about slopes, are we going to talk about the degree of slope, and was the degree in there as well? I didn't read that, but
I think it's a 2 to 1 or something, or greater.
Oh, okay. You're talking for every foot of horizontal. Okay. And I just wanted to voice that to make sure that we aren't leaving open a Pandora's box of litigation based on precedent that we might set on an exception, and then we have another person who comes in that has an exception that is close to. I mean, I just want to make sure that all of the areas we're making exceptions in, that we close the door to every one of those. But anyway, I just want to make sure that your office has looked at this and has given its blessing that we don't have room for leave room open for litigation because we don't have a good enough definition. So
certainly, in Kinsley Grote from our office has taken a lead in drafting this. So
okay, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Any further discussion? We do have a motion to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Got a motion by Drury to adjourn, second by Lewis. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.